Well, for the last 4 basketball seasons, the Thomas & Mack Center has been known as the home of the Kevin Kruger-led Runnin Rebels, and now is the home of the Josh Pastner-led Runnin Rebels. Coming up after the break, we'll have more on the man chosen to lead UNLV basketball into the future.
Welcome back tonight. Well, big news coming out of UNLV. The Runnin Rebels now have a new head basketball coach. With 14 seasons of head coach experience, Josh Pastner has been chosen as a new man to lead the team. News of the hire has been spreading across campus through the day, and that's exactly where we find our very own Nick Walters. And Nick, tell me about this excitement.
Well, Abel, it's another new era for the Runnin Rebels as the team hired their 6th head coach in the last 10 years. UNLV faithful hope that this move can finally be the one to bring the program back to the glory that they enjoyed now over 3 decades ago. Today I went on campus and students told me that under Josh Pastner, they believe in the future of Rebels basketball.
Coach Pastner is going to get the most out of his players, and I really expect him to bring just like a hard-nosed culture back to UNLV basketball and really, make it elite.
A new leader for the Runnin Rebels, Josh Pastner inking a 5-year, $4.8 million deal. The former ACC Coach of the Year has 14 years of head coach experience, 7 at Memphis and 7 at Georgia Tech, before spending the last 2 years as a sports TV analyst. The move comes shortly after the firing of Kevin Kruger last week, after the Rebels' former head coach failed to win a Mountain West title or lead the team to the NCAA Tournament over 4 seasons. Fans say it was time for a change.
I've been here for 3 years, and we got to do better, as a basketball team, because we do have a lot of potential on our team, Without no good coach, them things really don't matter.
Pastner has led his teams to the NCAA Tournament 5 times as a head coach, while UNLV hasn't made the big dance since 2013. Since the hire, legendary college basketball coaches have chimed in to applaud UNLV for what they call a great hire.
I heard Coach K said that, his defensive schemes and all that is, very elite, very great. So I think he's going to bring, some good dynamics to the basketball team. We'll see how the transfer portal looks, some other recruits and stuff like that, but I'm really excited for the new coach.
What are you hoping for that he can do differently from what Kevin Kruger did?
I think really just, get the most out of each player. UNLV got the best, recruit that they've had in the last 5 years with Dean Thomas, and Kevin Kruger really didn't get the most out of him.
With UNLV football enjoying historic recent seasons, students hope the Runnin Rebels can now do the same.
The attendance and stuff like that, doesn't make any sense. We need to do better. Excited for a new change, though.
The football team got some great recruits, great coach and Coach Mullen. You can see the culture changing in the football team, but I think the basketball team is going to start, inhabiting that culture, right? It just starts with one team making that culture change, and then everyone else will start coming along with it.
Well, Pastner will be officially introduced as the new UNLV head basketball coach here on the Strip View Pavilion tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And then he'll start assembling his staff and his new team, but it will be without one of the Rebels' best players, as guard Dean Thomas is entering the transfer portal. But for now, that's all from the Thomas & Mack Center. Let's go and send it back to you guys.